Hi friends, welcome to English Study Point. Today in this video lecture I am going to discuss impacts of Western literary movements on Indian literatures. This movement encouraged Indians to start a political movement against British colonial rule in India. During the colonial period in India, exposure to Western literary movements like modernism, romanticism, realism, these movements inspired Indian writers and thinkers to reflect on their own cultural and political circumstances. As Indian intellectual, when they engaged with these literary movements, Western literary movements, they were motivated to challenge British colonial rule and advocate for the rights and autonomy of their people. Social reform movements also started against the outmoded thinking, beliefs, and customs of India by influencing from these Western literary movements. This means that Indians were also Indians after influencing from Western literary movements, they also started doing social reform, or they started these social reform movements to address social inequalities, injustices, and regressive practices within the Indian society. These movements, such as abolition of sati, the practice which means the practice of widows immolating themselves on their husband's funeral pyre, and the promotion of women's rights and education. These things sought to modernize and reform Indian society by challenging traditional norms and customs that were oppressive or outdated. Freedom struggle in different phases produced writers and artists inspired and influenced by Western democracy, romanticism, realism, and modernism. This means the various phases of India's freedom struggle against British colonial rule gave rise to a rich literary and artistic culture that was shaped by Western ideas and movements. Writers and artists during this period drew inspiration from concepts of democracy, individual rights, and social justice espoused by Western thinkers, and the literary landscape in India was marked by a fusion of Western literary styles such as romanticism, realism, and modernism with indigenous themes and storytelling traditions, which leads to the emergence of a distinct Indian literary voice that reflected the country's quest for independence. Ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity that started during French Revolution, these were also carried to many colonies including India. So these particular ideals that emerged during the French Revolution had a profound impact on political movements and intellectual discourses around the world, including in colonial territories like India. So these revolutionary concepts resonated with Indians who were fighting against colonial oppression and seeking greater autonomy and self-governance. These principles inspired Indian nationalists, writers, and activists to envision a more just and equitable society free from colonial domination, and in this way they lay the foundation for the independence movement in India. Western literary movements led to introduction of English education also, which is possible with the efforts of modern Indian thinkers like Ram Mohan Roy, Jyotiba Phule, Subramanya Bharati, etc. So during the colonial period, modern Indian writers like I have mentioned here, they also recognize the importance of English education, which serves as a means of accessing knowledge and engaging with the broader world. These visionaries advocated for the introduction of English education in India to empower Indians with the tools needed to navigate the changing social, political, and intellectual landscapes of the time. English and modern education opened the windows of the outside world to Indian scholars and writers. This means the introduction of English education in India played a crucial role in broadening the horizons of Indian scholars and writers by learning English and engaging with modern educational system, Indian intellectuals gain access to a wealth of knowledge, ideas and perspectives from the outside world. This exposure not only enriched their understanding of diverse subjects but also allowed them to participate in global intellectual discourses and exchange ideas with scholars from different cultural backgrounds. Idea of democracy, modern sciences, humanities, social sciences, etc., opened new vistas of learning, scholarship, and exploration by Indians. This means through English education, Indians were introduced to foundational concepts of democracy, modern sciences, humanities, and social sciences that were flourishing in Western academia. The exposure to these disciplines expanded the intellectual horizons of Indian scholars, sparking new avenues of learning, scholarship, and exploration. Indians were able to engage with the latest developments in various fields, and they contribute to global knowledge production and participate in dynamic cross-cultural dialogues that enrich their understanding of the world. Comparative literature moved beyond simple literary devices like form, style, technique, and they are able to see new contemporary ideas, new concepts, ideas, themes, new outlook, etc. of modern Indian writers. This means the field of comparative literature also evolved to encompass a deeper exploration of literary works which is beyond traditional considerations of form, style, and technique. By examining the content, concepts, ideas, themes, and overall outlook of modern Indian writers, scholars of comparative literature were able to engage in a more nuanced and comprehensive analysis of literary texts. This shift allowed for a deeper understanding of how Indian writers engaged with and responded to the changing social and cultural landscapes influenced by factors such as colonialism, nationalism, and modernity. Modern literary trends and movements in India were inspired and influenced by romantic, realistic, and modernist movements of the West, particularly Western Europe. This means Indian literature was shaped by Western literary movements like Romanticism, Realism, and Modernism. These influences from Europe impacted the styles, themes, and techniques used by Indian writers, infusing their works with new ideas and approaches. In Bengal, Bombay, and Madras, the spread of English and modern English education provided the necessary exposure to the Indian intelligence to know more about the various new developments in the fields of art, literature, science, politics, and the rest of the modern academic disciplines. So in these regions there is introduction of English education which enabled Indian intellectual to access information about advancements in diverse fields such as art, literature, science, politics, and other academic disciplines. This exposure to modern knowledge broadened their perspectives and enriched their understanding of the global developments taking place outside India. India's freedom struggle was shaped by the English educated intellectuals. So the English educated intellectuals in India played a significant role in shaping the country's freedom struggle. These individuals, equipped with modern education and exposed to Western ideas of democracy and governance, and they became key figures in advocating for India's independence from British colonial rule. Their knowledge and experiences helped them articulate the aspirations of the Indian people and mobilize support for the national movement towards freedom. Patriotic zeal prompted the Indian writers to protest against the domination of English. Their attraction towards modern ideas and concepts of democracy, equality, freedom, women's freedom, justice, etc. These things compelled them to read more and more books in and through the English language. So, first of all, Indian writers felt a strong sense of pride and devotion to their country, which leads them to resist the overwhelming influence of the English language and culture in India. And also, Indian writers were drawn to progressive ideas like democracy, equality, freedom, women rights, and justice. To explore these concepts further, they delved into English literature and writings to expand their knowledge and understanding. Like, for example, Tamil poet Subramanya Bharati, who called himself a disciple of Shelley, was deeply influenced by the British Romantic poets. So, Subramanya Bharati, a Tamil poet, identified with the ideals of English Romantic poets like Shelley, and his works inspired him. Means Shelley's work inspired Subramanya Bharati and shaped his poetic style and themes. He was equally fascinated by the various democratic revolutions in Europe and elsewhere. So, Bharati found the democratic revolutions happening in Europe and other regions intriguing. These movements resonated with his belief in freedom, equality, and justice, influencing his own writing and activism. He was one of the first major poets in India to welcome the socialist revolution in Russia and the ideas of socialism, equality, and justice. So, Bharati was among the pioneering Indian poets who embraced the socialist revolution in Russia and advocated for socialist principles such as equality and justice in his poetry. He saw socialism as a pathway to a fairer and more equitable society. In all the major Indian languages such as Bengali, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam, etc., we can see influences of a similar kind shaping modern Indian literature. This means that such Indian languages have contributed to the development of modern Indian literature. These influences have played a significant role in shaping the literary landscape across different languages. Novel, short story, plays, and new verse were new forms adopted or adapted by Indian writers who wrote in various Indian languages. So, Indian writers in different languages embraced such kinds of new forms of literature, and these forms allowed them to express their ideas and stories in an innovative, to tell things in an very innovative way. And also, these things reflect the diversity and richness of Indian literary traditions. Those who wrote in English had a more direct relation with Western literary trends and conventions. So, writers who chose to write in English often had a closer connection with Western literary trends and conventions due to the language they used. This proximity to Western influences sometimes led to a different fusion of ideas and styles in their works compared to writers in regional languages. Anti-colonialism, national liberation, anti-feudalism, social reformism, Gandhi's ideas of non-violence and freedom, development, social use of technology, women, equality of caste are features of modern literatures in India. So, modern Indian literature reflects these particular themes, and these themes highlight the socio political context and the strive for progress and equality in Indian society portrayed in their literary works. And these ideals were too inspired from Western literary movements. Printing facilitated the exposure to Western art, literature, and intellectual movements. This means that this printing facility, this allowed for, or this particular thing facilitated people to make materials more accessible to a wider audience through mass production, and this is also inspired from Western ideas. Modernity in Indian literatures was part of the westernization. This means that Modernity in Indian literature was the result or was the influence of westernization, which in a way leads to changes in themes, styles, and structures of literary works in India. And then we get to see that fiction such as novel, short story, plays, essays, new words, biographies, literary criticism, polemical writings, satire, etc. became modern. And these things, various forms of fiction, these particular things became modern as Indian writers adopted these genres from Western literary traditions. New subjects dominated the thinking and preoccupations of the Indian modern writers. So the modern Indian writers started exploring new subjects that reflected the changing societal norms, cultural values, and political landscapes of India, which in a way shapes the direction of Indian literature in the modern era. Now, at last, means Indian writers, they freely adapted literary devices of English and other literary other literatures by inspiring from Western ideals. So that was also these things, different things, was a kind of impact of Western literary movements on Indian writers as well as certain different authors, and they try to incorporate in their works certain themes like national liberation, patriotism, revolt against feudal culture, attempts to change the existing social structure, and they also, while writing, they try to question the norms of sex and morality, decrying the inequalities on the basis of gender, caste, religion, and class. These things became the subject matter of modern Indian literatures in the late 19th and first half of the 20th century. Then with this video lecture ends here. Hope this video lecture will help you in your exams. Thank you.